This lighting is bad. It's just harsh and shitty. And it flickers. Like if I threw this into slow-mo, it would flicker. I can hate it. And I'm tired of it, dude. I'm so tired of it. It's time to fix it. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Nice and soft, it's perfect. I like this look. It's time to go overboard with it. Let's hit up LIFX. It's done. It is complete. The lighting in here is lit. Isn't that right, Kenny? We got drywall dust all up in our eyeballs, but it looks a lot better in here, and if I throw this on super slow-mo, it's not gonna get all flickery like it did before because of the crap fluorescent lighting that we are never going to turn on again. Agreed? Agreed. The one thing is, there's not as much exposure as I would have liked. Now, that's my fault. I put these lights in China balls, which are these paper balls, and those diffuse the light. They make it much softer light. It's not harsh, but they also make it dimmer. And unless I crank these on full white and I crank up the intensity on them, I'm not gonna get as much exposure as I need to not have to crank up the ISO on this camera to get it to be a well-exposed image. But I'm kind of fine with that. I'm kind of okay with it because it looks really nice, and I can just crank this up to 800. We have the GH5S now in the studio, which means I can get good low light performance, and that's fine with me. So I originally did this to have better light for videos, but we've got good enough light for videos. It's very pretty and soft.
There's sunlight now.
There's also, we randomly just got sunlight.
It really adds to the room.
Yeah, normally, like, you see this over here, like, this would not be well lit.
That's some sunlight, dude.
But that's sunlight right there. So, I guess our lighting problems are primarily taken care of in the office. Plus, I also have this lamp fixture, so if I ever need some extra exposure, I can kind of crank that towards my face, and it'll be better. So, I think we're all good. I don't have to change the lighting anymore, except now I want to put these China balls all throughout my home. Guys, I cannot recommend enough. Get some China balls. The China balls won't cost you nothing. So you can get China balls now and put cheap bulbs in them. You don't need these smart bulbs. But with the smart bulbs, we can automate themes. So check this out. What do we want? What do we want, Kenny? We're on right now. So LIFX comes with these different themes. So I can animate the lights. Let's do peaceful. Ooh. Let's do intense. Let's do mellow. Let's do soothing. Let's do tranquilo.
Ooh.
Let's do warming. Let's do exciting. Let's do higgy. That's my favorite one, is higgy.
Higgy.
Literally says higgy right there. See that? Fucking focus it, dude. There it is, higgy. So we're loving it here at Indepreneur HQ. Podcast room is much more well lit. I'm just very, very happy with this decision. Uh-oh. Oh God. Is this real? National Association of Broadcasters conference just went down, I believe in Las Vegas, and I'm here reading the news about all the new camera gear and releases from NAB, which is what it's called. And it seems Aperture, the makers of our main key light that we use here at the video studio, have just put out bulbs. Literally, as we were installing these LIFX bulbs, Aperture announced that they're gonna have bulbs, but their bulbs are better than these LIFX bulbs. They have an internal battery, which charges while you use them. I really, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep these LIFX bulbs, but I might get some of those Aperture bulbs. They seem tight. This is happening. It literally happened as we install these. I love these lights. These lights are great.
I think they're the best addition to the studio.
Yeah, they're fine. We don't need the aperture bulbs, but I will get some. I have gear acquisition syndrome is what it's called, or gas.
A true consumer.
Yeah, I can't stop getting cool gear, dude. I don't even buy, like, my food purchases is chicken. That's it. But I'll spend all the money I would have spent on like cereal on gear. And then as soon as it gets here, I'm unhappy with it. Awesome. Now that we have this lighting, the studio tour setup is coming, which means that Kenny has to clean the entire office.
Not true.
That's what it's true. Well, he's our community manager now, so I can't exactly like boss him around like he's a janitor, but he will clean the office.
It's always clean. I'm always cleaning it. I like to clean.
Clean it better.
He's sloppy, but
But what we need it to be like completely clean, because MKBHD, it looks like the guy doesn't even use things. Like
Right.
That's how clean his space is.
Look, you move some of your stuff that you keep throwing everywhere. And the place to be clean, dude.
You're fired. There's nothing that speaks more to a creative person's soul than proper lighting. The lighting in here has completely changed up the vibe, and it's more creative, it's more cool, it's more fun to make stuff in, and we've got better exposure for our videos. So my recommendation is, if you got the money, get LIFX, get Philips Hue. I like LIFX. If you don't, there are cheaper alternatives, and China balls are cheap AF. I'm gonna put some links to not only the LIFX bulbs, but the China balls, the extension cords we use, and some cheap alternatives in the description below. If you want to amp up your creative space, you can do that. With that said, I've been Kenny Kaminsky for Full Stack Creative.
And I'm Circa.
You're not me, dude. Wait. If you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to get more videos about cool stuff you can do to your stuff,
Hey, cool stuff.
and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out! I covered your face with my finger.
Hey, not nice.
Later. Peace.
Not nice.
Farewell.
Hey.